afternoon.
Okay, we'll see you.
Back in the kitchen with Leanne Phillips and Webb. We're talking healthy eating. And you know what? It's not just about kids. We've got to learn to do this. We were talking about this earlier.
It comes from the top down.
Exactly.
You really lead by example in so many things that we do in our lives, and eating is so incredibly important.
Yeah.
Change the menu up. So let's say that you've got a picky eater, a resistant kid, all they want is, chicken nibbles or nuggety things and some fries and things like that. Change them up. I've got some sweet potato fries here.
I love sweet potato fries.
They're high in beta-carotene, vitamin C. So I've chopped them up. Doesn't take long.
Now, T-Fal's getting in on this.
Yes.
Right? They're promoting healthy eating.
They've got their campaign, the Healthy Cooking for Healthy Kids.
Yeah.
This is all the oil that you need. So
what is this machine again?
So this is called the ActiFry. Fill it up about halfway, because we've got a fairly small sweet potato in there. That's good.
Yeah.
Put it in.
This is olive oil.
That's olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. You can also use coconut oil. I sometimes use coconut oil in this too.
So good.
Because it's a really great, stable saturated fat. Close the lid and it's going to turn on.
It'll turn on by itself?
That's it. And it has this paddle that turns it around. Actually, let me just put on the timer here.
Okay.
A paddle that turns it around. I've also used this to make like a stir-fry kind of thing. So I've chopped up loads of vegetables, just some chicken, no coating or anything, thrown it in with some garlic, some onions. I've also made risotto. How tricky is that for some parents to wrap their head around? What do I do with risotto? You put everything in there along with your stock, and it just keeps on stirring it. You put on the timer, you can walk away, it's safe. You don't have to worry about anything splashing or anything like that.
Right.
But some of the things that parents, they're busy, they're at work, they got to come home, they have to try and pull off a meal. Well, why don't you make larger batches? Chop up all of these sweet potatoes, put them into a freezer bag and throw them in the freezer.
Pre-cook your chicken breasts, have those ready to go for salads.
Absolutely.
We're just learning this in my house, that it's a great way to go, because when you get down to crunch time, you're more apt to go in a bad direction versus a good
because
direction.
You're hungry.
Yeah.
Your blood sugar level is low.
You need to get the kids fed.
And so when that happens, pull out a pepper. Chop it up into pieces. Everyone can just sit there at the table, or have this on the counter while you're sitting there chopping. Get them involved. Get them in the kitchen. Get them seeing what's going on. Blueberries are absolutely delicious. I mean, I've got these here to add into pancakes, but those are fantastic snacks. Teach them to peel a carrot, and then once they peel the carrot, they can sit there and nibble on it. So when they're involved, it's so much easier.
Do you think that's helpful to get the kids actually in the kitchen?
I think it's so important. I really, really do. Because if there's no interest, whatever comes on the table, they have no idea of what went into it, what's in it. You talk to them about the foods that you're offering. So here I've got a parsnip fry, for instance, which I cooked with the sweet potato.
Parsnip fry?
Parsnips, yeah.
Wow.
So you put those on the plate and they think, oh, hang on a minute, what is that?
Looks
is it
like a French fry to me.
Exactly, but you've got a parsnip fry. And another thing that you can do, one of these great tools that you'll find on the Nutritious Delicious website, is put this as healthy rewards chart. This is one of the tools that you can download. So they can start to check off, oh, I ate a fruit and a vegetable, so they check it. They can see that they need to have 4 a day. They've got their grains, their milks, or their proteins. Get them involved so that they have an awareness about food, rather than it just being at the table on their plate.
By the way, the reward should not be like a cheeseburger.
No, a reward can be that, we'll go to the park, or let's go for a bike ride. I mean, get them out, get them active. So you decide on the reward beforehand, so they've got a goal, they know where they're going, and that is the hot thing at the moment. I mean, the weather's fantastic, so go out, you go on the bike.
We often complain, and we've been complaining for years now, that the kids aren't like the old days when we used to go outside all the time. Well, the reason is we've not taught them to do that, right? So let's go.
There's so much along with parenting. We're all busy. I totally get that. But, another thing, for instance, I've just noticed that I've got this here again, is when you make something like a chicken nibble, which I've made here in the ActiFry, get them involved. Get them dipping. They need the flour, they need the egg, and here, instead of anything else on that side, I've got a healthy cereal. Get them crunching it up, put it in a bag, get them to whack it, all sorts of things.
Lots of information on nutritious-delicious.ca and also on your...
Yep, on sproutright.com. You'll always find lots of support for parents, counseling, all of those kind of things too.
Good to see you.
Great, thanks for having me.
Machine.
It's good. 15 more minutes and we'll be eating our fries.
We'll have some sweet potato fries while we enjoy some fashions from Sears. Look at these lovely ladies. We'll be back with that more after this.